Hello there. This is SH Figuarts, Ben Kenobi from episode 4, A New Hope, the classic version, which I believe they are at this point probably releasing all of them in the classic version, which basically just means that I think they're exactly the same, but they just have a soft, oh my god, robe like cape thing, whereas before it was all plastic. I mean, I'm not mad at it, and I think everyone that they've re-released, I've ordered or I've got, so it's working on me for sure. I do very much enjoy these cloth capes. So yeah, there's the back of the box. There's these sides. You can't really see like this. Just his fucking. It's just the Death Star, I think. Was that just a Death Star? I'm assuming that's just a Death Star. Maybe the trench run. Is it the whatever it's called? There's a bottom, and there he is. I do have the original, the non-classic. What the fuck's that on his shoulder? That can't be right, surely. Why has he got that fucking gunk on his right shoulder? What's that all about? Not through without seeing that. Excuse me. Chop that. Go around here. And we'll open this sucker up. Oh yeah, they also come with a excuse me, a swoosh effect now, which is long. What is that fucking shit on his shoulder? I could just open the box and have a look. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I've decided. It's part of his fucking. What is that all about? Is that a reference to something? Has someone just fucking dropped some some paint on it or something? What the fuck's going on? Let's free him from this necktie. Initially, the face looks fucking wicked. What is this all about, though? I haven't watched a video once. It's on that joint as well. I don't think so. What is that about? Very annoyed about that. He just punched himself in the face. Good movement there. All moves an absolute dream. Let's have a look at his robe. I mean, the robe. I'm going to be obviously having him with the robe on, you know. But it doesn't excuse the fact that it shouldn't have that shit on the shoulder. I don't know what that is all about. I haven't seen a video of this. I haven't seen a review of this cloak version, so I don't know if this is a widespread problem, a widespread thing. I don't know. Well, is this where we've got the wires? We have a wire there, and a wire in the bottom, wire around the hood, wire down there. So this is wide along the bottom, up the side, round the hood, and these sleeves are just, you know. I did see, I'm sure I saw a video somewhere where someone said if you wash these, it helps take some of the rigidness out of it. But I've yet to do that. I think these cloth capes, well, the only two I've got that have cloth capes at the minute are Qui-Gon and Maul. The classic versions. Let's dress this motherfucker up. There we go. That's probably going to take a little bit of minutiae in just to get it where you possibly want it to be. Just fold his hood down. I mean, look at how different that. Look at how that looks compared to how this. I'm not super impressed with this cape. I don't know. There's just something about this I'm just not feeling. Like the Qui-Gon one, I absolutely fucking loved. But there's just something about this one that just doesn't seem right. And I just can't put my finger on it. I think it's the material for one. This feels like, I don't know, like almost quite like, it just doesn't seem like old rags that a fucking hobo would wear. Doesn't feel like it's made, I don't know, there's just something. Don't know what it is. Don't know what it is. Put that over there. Plop in there. We'll have a look at his accessories while I contemplate, while I think about things. Right, here is his slashy swoosh effect. There we go. And that's a lovely shade of blue. Very cool. Love that you get these now. The best blue lightsaber is the blue that Kenobi gets from Episode 3. That SHF. It's much more like a pronounced blue. Yeah. There we go. And then you get the separate handle. In there, you get like Jedi gesturing hand, like open the door sort of stuff. Lightsaber holding hand. One of each. And then you get like another like force open palm hand. Fucking two of them fellas. And then the second face is the eyes closed, accepted my fate, I'll become a Jedi. A Force ghost, sorry, not a Jedi ghost. A Force ghost. There we go. Alright. They can go over there for a second and we will get this guy in. This was the original, the first release. Dusty old fella. Let's take a slow actually, we still can see the face better. Right, that is. See if these faces are pretty much one to one. I think that these are looking pretty much 1-to-1. I don't think there's any. The eyebrows on the old one are a bit lighter than the new one. The new one are a little bit clearer. And there's a bit, the beard on this one's probably done better. So this one, I'd say this one's better by a fraction. But I'm not getting the box out for this guy for the other face, so I'm not going to compare them. But there you go. There he is. You got the same. You got the same bottom half. So it's the same everything, except this plastic bit. Yeah. This is a bit dirtier. Like the shading, so that's what I'm looking for. The shading on this is a bit more than this one. But it's almost like this. I've got a different belt buckle as well. This has got a gold one. It's got a silver one. I don't know which one's accurate to the film. So fuck me, not doing the research, I suppose. I'd say this top and bottom half look like a cohesive robe. I'd say this one, it gets dirtier towards the bottom. Both look fine. Well, both look good. Both look equally good. Yeah. So this is just the cloth version versus the plastic robe. At the minute, I'm not sure if I prefer this cloth version, you know. I thought it'd be an absolute hands down winner, but we'll leave them over there for a sec. They're just, I don't know what it is. Alright, let's just pop a hand on him. Hold your horses. That one popped in fine. This one didn't pop in. It's in nice and well now, but it didn't pop in as well as they normally do. As decisively. No, see his buttons watch his way out. See, the only issue with these hoods and these cloaks, capes, robes, whatever you want to call them, is sometimes the hood can get a little pointy on the top, which looks very wizardy. So if you can work it to get rid of that, you just need to get rid. You just need to get rid of that point, which is hard because it's a seam. You don't want Cabe looking like some fucking Gandalf shit. If I'm a Gandalf, whatever his fucking name is, but he isn't that. He's his own sort of wizard. He's a wizard, Harry. Oh, let me get his just normal lightsaber. Light sabor. Just pull it. Pull it and then slide it in. And then reconnect on the back end. Come on, mate. It's keywayed. So I'm just being quite special at the minute, it would seem. There we go. There's just something about the stitching. I don't know what it is about it that's bothering me. I almost can't define it. Better if you just like fold it in on yourself. They're not dolls, they're action figures. What are you doing? I'm playing with my action figures cape. It does need to lose some of its rigidity. So maybe a go in the fucking washing machine or whatever it needs to be cleaned or washed, just to take the shape out of it, maybe. Yeah, I'm not so. You know what? I'm just gonna grab Qui-Gon. Okay. I'm just gonna grab Qui-Gon for a quick second because I absolutely adored that cape. Right, here is Qui-Gon, and this cape I love, but it is the same. The stitching is the same. So I don't know. I don't know what it is about this. I'm just not. I think if I'm going to early, I feel that they're from different eras, right? So this is Jedi in their pomp, their peak. So the robes are of good quality and shit. This should feel like just an old rag that an old fucking hermit has just found that he just wears, you know, or it's this, but it's been weathered by 30 years or 20, whatever it is. And it's just too, I don't know. Like, especially when all I want, I think these look good with the white or when it's a dynamic pose. I'm not really going to have him much of a dynamic pose. I don't like the colour. I think the images on the box of it made it look a lot better than it actually was. Because that, to me, looks like it's made out of different material than what it's actually made out of. Yeah, well, the stitching's a lot like print. I don't know. I don't know fucking fabrics and stuff, but it's just not heavier. That's what it is. This I thought would be like heavier, look heavier. This being light is absolutely fine, but this, you know, is a home out in the desert all by himself. Cold, dark nights. I thought this would just have the essence of being heavier. Like it would just sit on him heavier. I think is the problem. But yeah, I'm not enamored by this the way I was. And it's a different colour, to be fair. But I'm not enamored by this version the way I was with the Qui-Gon and the Maul release. But I'll spend a bit of time. Let's see if I can get into a pose position that I'm happy with. Because he's more. I'm 100% just going to be using this to be in that scene with Vader, that last confrontation between the two. So maybe there can be a little bit of, you know, it's hard. It's hard to do. Have it out. Sorry, have it tucked in. I don't know. Yeah, there's just something I'm not 100% on board with this. With this one, I thought this was gonna be a super fucking easy video. Well, like just quick is what I meant to say. Like bang, get it on. This case better bang. But I'm quite surprised at how. Let's put his head just pulls off. That one just. Oh, I'll tell you one thing I'm excited about though. I've not long had the pay notification for fucking General Grievous. Oh my god, I cannot wait to get that one. Fuck me. Why can't I get this? Why can't I get this head on? What's happening right now? God, that's on there tight. I mean, yes, the cape does cover this weird shoulder blob paint situation, whatever the fuck's going on there. But still obviously shouldn't be there. I'm not going to bother swapping the ends, but I just want to see how. Oh yeah, getting that pose all. That will not be a problem. To get that pose, that won't be a. That I quite like, to be fair. That I do not mind. There we go. Not mad at that. Thank you, Cargon. Appreciate it. You know what? You can stay. You can stay for the final goodbye. You absolute majestic motherfucker that you are. So, well, the boots are a bit of a different shade as well. These boots will be a little bit darker, fractionally speaking. It's just, I do feel like on the shelf, once I've had all these cloth caped mofos in, I think this will probably stick out with it all being plastic, but I need to work. Excuse me, I need to work with this a bit more because I'm still not 100% happy with how that sits, how that falls. There's lots of different colours as well. No. Well, the top of that is silver, the top of that is black. So the lightsaber on this one's more accurate for what it's worth. Both are good. The only from what I can tell, there's minor fractional paint differences. So choose the beard's done a bit better on this one, I think, a bit cleaner. And the shading on the torso, there's a bit more on that one than there is that one. Other than that, the main difference is the fact that you get an extra swoosh effect on this guy. I don't think you get any accessories with this guy that you don't get with that guy. And obviously the cloth cape. So this obviously gives you the options of having. I feel like Kenobi spends most of his time in the cape anyway. I feel like the only time he doesn't spend any time in the cape is when he's on the Falcon with Han, Luke, and talking to Luke about the Force and stuff, and Luke's having that little training thing. So if you wanted to recreate that scene, obviously this guy would look more accurate. Unless I need to watch a few more videos to see if that smudge thing is a wider problem, or if it's just I'm just been unlucky. So, but yeah, there we go. There's a classic version, Ben Kenobi. Underwhelmed initially is how I describe how I feel about it, but you know, we'll also the cape makes him look bulky, doesn't it? I don't know, but yeah. Right, thank you for watching. Goodbye.